Rotary is a community service organization. It's an international organization, but we're here as part of the local community service opportunities. And representatives from Rotary clubs really started Savannah Early Childhood Foundation, which eventually partnered with Parent University. And so Rotary has a long-standing relationship and appreciation for early childhood learning. Mostly, before this past year, it was financial support. We have a major fundraiser each year, and for the last few years, Parent University has been the primary beneficiary of that event. This year, we applied for a grant from the District of Rotary, which is this side of the state, and we were granted that money, and it was for a book program for the children of parents who are attending early learning college.
Well, we thought this was a particularly helpful program because it's right in line with the thinking about child development, the development of the brain. And children have a burst of development where they're just taking in the entire world and remembering almost everything that's said to them from 0 to 5 years, and actually particularly 0 to 3 years. And so the parent becomes the first teacher for their child. It's not like they suddenly bring their child to deposit them on the school door at kindergarten and say, please teach my child, but they're realizing that they are the first teacher for their child. And so, wow, they've got some responsibilities. And what are the materials that they can use? And that's how we got involved with the Ferst Reader, was to make available materials that would be age appropriate for the child, beginning very, very young and then going on up as they develop. Encouraging parents not only to read to them and get them lots of words, but also to form a bond, to engage them in the topics that maybe were in the book. It suggests something, and you get the attention of the child. And so when they show up at the school door later on, instead of a vocabulary of 1,200 words, they may have thousands and thousands of words. And so reading goes better because they have a structure that reading can be hung on. You have to speak the language before you read it.
The concept is that every child, from the time they sign up until their 5th birthday, will receive an age-appropriate book a month. It will be sent to them to their home. Obviously, for a 1-year-old, parents are doing the reading, but it becomes assisted reading as the child gets older. The organization that is distributing the books after they're signed up at Parent University, the child is signed up at Parent University, is called Ferst Readers. So Ferst Readers will be providing books to the child each month. Tamika Tribble at Parent University registers and signs up every child and makes arrangements for that child to receive a book every month until their 5th birthday. There also, in the packet, there are materials for the parents. So it's not just, here's a bare book. There's a newsletter with advice to mom or dad or whoever the caregiver is that's doing the reading. There are crafts that can be activities that you can do with the child that are related to the book, that help with more interaction, that helps with talking and listening, which are, even before reading, important parts of communicating with the child. What they've discovered is there's a certain excitement in anticipation of when the book's going to arrive this month. It's really important to appreciate the dynamic in building that kind of pleasurable foundation.